All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Summertime Rendering, episode 14. Heine loops 2.
And Heine is going to interact with Hizuru.
Mm-hmm.
They already have, but
Yep.
we're now going to actually see what that memory is.
Yeah.
Shinpei is actually tapping into the ability to just perceive memories through the power of the eye, which we now know to be a fully shadow eye.
Yep.
Not just because it was looping and stuff like that, but also, yeah, it's a copy. And now we're going to see Heine pre-eye being stolen.
Yep.
What potentially leads up to that.
And potentially an actual genuine friendship with Hizuru too. Not some manipulation or things like that, even though that totally could be what it's gonna be.
Yes.
But
and yet Heine kills Ryunosuke.
yeah.
So
How does that
it falls apart.
it doesn't end well.
It doesn't end well.
Yeah.
So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah, they didn't investigate upstairs.
せやからこうやって会うんはあかんって言われとるんじゃ。誰に？シデ様じゃ。
Okay.
To be or not to be.
シデ
Oh.
様。それは誰？ほんまは内緒やけどな。
Oh,
ひずるにやったらちょっとだけ教えちゃる。シデ様はよくと二人連れじゃ。せやさけ。腕が4本もありなさる。
ah!
Oh!
Ah!
どうしたひずる？
指を
少し切った。大丈夫か？見せよ。 ちょっと。はいね。小商売。
It's Data.
いや
Yeah, she only gets 4 people a year, right?
最近
Something like
顔
that.
色悪いで。
Hmm.
私のお菓子以外に何か食べて。影も。わしの影も撫でてくれ。
Oh.
から。
And that's also probably how she
赤いの。
started to realize how the shadows work and everything.
影でわかるん？次はもっと食べ物持ってくる。
Oh.
ありがとうひずる。ずーっとわしと友達でおってくれ。
Yeah, about that.
Mm-hmm.
あれ友達と食べる言うてたけどな。あさこちゃんらのこととちゃうん
Hmm.
それほんまコバちゃん。
Yeah.
Well, and they know where.
Yeah.
Yep.
お姉ちゃん。
So maybe this is why he gets killed, because...
Uh-huh.
飲み物持ってんのかな。
She gets so
ど
hungry.
っかに倒れてたらどないしょ。妹誰か。
Shit. Yeah, she's breathing
赤い
heavily.
着物誰や。
She's super hungry.
Mm-hmm.
嫌な予感がする。
Uh-huh.
この日はまさか。
Probably.
She's already eating something living,
まさか。
something
お
bloody.
姉ちゃんが言うてた友達。ね
Uh,
え。あかん。龍之介さん。言ったらあかん。
wait, so how does he have access to this memory? Because this isn't
気分
him.
でも悪いん。
Wait.
Shit.
誰かそこにおるんか。
俺の声が聞こえた。
Shit.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
He's got he's slowly getting more and more powerful. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And then just got,
So Heine
Yep.
probably ate like an animal or something.
Mhm.
Oh.
yep. Yep.
なんではいね。君がやった。
Oh. And then she snaps out of it. She didn't even probably realize. Oh, shit.
Oh, cool. Whoa.
Oh, shit. Wait. Wait.
ハイネの右目。
今のもしかして
Uh-huh. How would that lead to the eye getting popped out?
Maybe the eye is He's like the tendril of
Oh shit.
shit. Of Hiruko. So then oh, and then Nezu?
Nezu, yeah.
Alright, okay.
危険や来るな
So that's when he got copied. Yep. Yeah. This is his first time it's happened.
Uh-huh. Right. What?
Because some aspect of the eye went to Hizuru.
こんなところにおったん探したで
おい
飲み物お姉ちゃんの分も紅茶あるから今日は
Yeah, this is Ryunosuke, yeah.
お誕生日やで、お姉ちゃん
Saw it coming. Yep. Yep. Damn.
影の身体能力ハイネが弾けて龍之介さんのデータが中に入った
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
先生を動かしてんのは龍之介今の
Shit.
ごめんお姉ちゃん外れたか
Holy shit.
しっかりしておい
Now we know
Okay, that's
exactly how it happened.
yeah.
Wow. Chills.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and of
you
course
wanna
she
flee
leaves
this area. This is a
immediately.
source of trauma and pain and everything. Oh,
Oh.
chills.
友達やから一回だけ見逃しちゃる次に会うたら殺す
Okay.
Yep, and now he's back. Okay.
戻ったの
突入は中止です
Oh shit.
私のうち牛尾が新平の首を
Uh huh.
絞めてルー
Yep,
プ
yep, yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool.
I like that we can get multiple perspectives on this now.
Yeah.
前は葬儀の骨拾う前から始まったのに
Mhm.
視点が遅なっとるの
ループの視点が遅なってるんは新平君の力が弱まってきてる
Oh, he's just chilling there.
うん
Yeah.
観測可能な時間の限界が死ぬたんびに狭まってきとるんじゃ
Oh,
これはええ
okay.
発見じゃ
very, very unnerving that they know that.
もうループさせちゃるやないか限界を超えるまでな
Oh shit. That's a really good idea.
殺して殺し続ければやがてループできなくなり本当の
So we actually do want him to die.
あさこちゃんおかわりください
That's holy shit.
All right. We're about to take notes and write everything down.
Yeah.
できるならなるべく私が戦いたい本当は龍之介をここに呼びたくないんだ
Yeah, it's making him suffer more. Yeah.
先生
なぜそうなる
俺も妹がいるんで
Why would I?
影と戦わせて龍之介さん
Yeah,
にまた怖い思いを
course.
させたくないと
God,
My
she's so
sibling,
cold.
of course.
She's so cold sometimes.
私はただ自分のためだよあいつが本気で戦えば私の体などちぎれ飛ぶだろう
Oh, wow.
あの時
Okay.
だって肩は外れるわ足は捻挫するわ全身筋肉痛で 4,5 日はまともに動けなくなる
Fuck. Okay, okay.
All right.
困ったものじゃないだろ敵もループしている以上初動で遅れは取れない
Yep.
牛尾が記憶を追体験させればみんなが疑似的にループしたことになる
Oh,
Oh,
she
so
can
she
share
can do
it
that
to
with
people.
humans. Okay.
Okay, okay.
That okay.
Wow.
ごめん
So we're getting a full group together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
必死に戦ってた
I'm astonished that she can share memories.
Although that's now multiple points of failure if Heine gets access to any of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Mio finally getting a W.
Yeah.
お前を連れてきたんはお前の
Yeah.
安全のためで
しんちゃんやられてばっかりは嫌
That's cute and all, but like
Yeah.
I don't think you realize what we're up against, or if you do, you should have the memories, so you should know you literally can't do anything.
Although they can't exactly make a safe house if Shinpei spends any decent amount of time there.
Whoa. This was the image from the OP.
新平大丈夫
It's an awareness of how the power is changing.
俺は間違ってばっかりです。もう今更どうしようもないことを悔やむんはほんま辛いです。これから二度と後悔しないなんてこと無理やろうけど、こんな気持ちにだけはもうなりたくない。ちょっとでも後悔しそうやなって思ったらそれを回避する。
Especially
全
when
力で逃げようって
the
決めま
cannon
した。
points keeps like
で
advancing.
もそうしたらなんかをしないって選択には
Right.
あんまならなくて、やりたないことでも後で後悔するくらいならやってみようっていうか、今ははいそう思ってます。
Now, as far as concrete plans,
たとえ最後に失敗して死ぬんだとしても命を使い切ってやったってそう思いたいんです。みんなの命の保証はないからです。戦って勝てるのかどうかもわかりません。でも逃げたい人は逃げてくれとも言いません。
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're in too deep
俺が
now.
後悔しないための俺のわがままです。ここでみんなに無理強いしとけばよかったって後で思いたくないから無理強いします。
さあ、どっからどう
Yep.
やって現れる
Forcing a confrontation.
mm-hmm.
Now it's an actual snake.
Yeah.
ビか
Oh. Fuck. And just like that.
Oh my god.
皆さんご存知なんですか
Yeah.
影がどれくらいの数この島におるんか。現状勝ち目はありませんよ。ハイネがループしてるんやったらなおさらです。でもどうせ一度は死んだ命、新平さんに預けます。
Oh yeah, that's a good point. If they shared all the looping memories, she would be on their side now because
Yeah.
she knows she's been betrayed.
ありがとうみんな。
They're gonna walk out all confident and then, yeah, just sniper. Oh my god.
It's already done.
And he doesn't even know how it happened. Oh, that's so perfect.
戻ってる。
Yeah, why give them information?
Yeah.
死んだ。
That's okay.
Alright.
I mean, this is great, but I like this.
I like this. Yeah, yeah. Alright.
Oh shit.
The antagonists are going to be hunting you now, Shinpei.
Yep, I
And
like this a
easy
lot.
pickings.
Easy pickings. Because guess what? They just get a sniper rifle or a hunting rifle or whatever, and you don't even know. Pop. You don't even know why you died.
Yep.
Like that's
It's just scary.
like,
You're going to have to become such a badass now.
and this
so
is
fast.
This is so satisfying because like for me personally, because when they mentioned the whole thing of like the, oh, now we're going to be hunting Shinpei, I was like, oh, okay, this is a good way they can have a mechanical reason for why the villains are taking a more patient approach, you know?
Sure.
And oftentimes that can be very dissatisfying when that happens because the villains
Yes.
don't actually have a good reason to do that, right?
Yeah.
Not only do they have a good reason to do it, they're effective at it. It's just done. He didn't get really any new information, and it's just you looped again. Now you're making the sandwiches. Oh shit. Like that was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Now the thing is you're going to keep frog leaping ahead of them. So you'll still know when they did it, but they're playing the long game in that you'll eventually just be too close to the point where they're winning that it won't matter.
Right.
So yeah, you'll run out of lives basically, and it'll be over.
And
Very simple plot that we've kind of coalesced into here. It felt a little clunky in that Ushio being able to transfer the memories to people is what makes this possible. But it's also the only reason why the protagonists have a shot now, because they can then instantly get everybody to be able to do this.
And theoretically, they could go around to like people in the town and, you know, be checking if they're a shadow while they're going to do the handshake or whatever.
But the handshake, again, only really matters if they're people that actually were involved in those memories that are getting transferred. Otherwise, then it's just going to scare the shit out of them because they're going to suddenly get downloaded info.
Sure, but then at the very least, maybe like the town itself would try and rise up or something.
I know. I think they would just panic.
They'd just panic and freak the
If you
fuck
had someone
out.
that telepathically was like, you don't know me, but you know maybe my family's business and stuff. Here, I'm about to download info into you about how there's shadow people taking over this town. What the fuck? Ah!
Yeah, mass hysteria and chaos.
Just absolute chaos, madness.
Okay, no, that's a good point. And especially since the shadows can take over the people, that would actually be worse because the shadows could hide in the chaos.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
okay.
the
I
worst
like
idea.
it. Yeah, that would be terrible.
I think that in general, we're in a situation where Shinpei is out of his depth because he's having to involve his friends. If he just goes rogue, AWOL with, Hizuru and Nezu,
And they
and
just, like,
constantly
split and
move
whatever,
around,
yeah.
and they just hunt shadows, that's great. But then that doesn't solve the situation in that we're headed towards a final day end point where this all goes badly. They feed the town, island, everybody to Heine, and then everything goes to shit. So,
And again, with the looping, we came up with reasons, which, to be fair, we've had some good reasons this entire time, to not talk to the priest. So it's still like we have the thing where it's like, okay, we need to do that at some point. This could be really important, and it just keeps getting to the point where they're more and more desperate. So then eventually it's going to be like, okay,
that's the only thing left.
Yeah, that's the only thing left. We don't literally
know anything of what to do.
We don't know anything of what to do. We don't have time to do anything else. Holy shit! Please save our asses.
If Shinpei was streaming, chat would be backseating, reeing, like, go to the fucking priest already.
Like, okay, no, it's not actually going to be this, but this would be hilarious as like a little like meta joke. If it's like they finally get to the priest, they're covered in blood. Like 2 of them are already dead, and it's permanently like made that way. And then the priest just like, oh man, my schedule's actually been pretty full. You should have been like, you should have come to me like 2 days ago.
That would be great. But Heine, we now know a lot more about you.
And it was way less complicated than I originally thought.
Way less complicated, but also it makes way less sense.
Yeah.
Too. Because how did Heine's eye get expelled from her body because of a...
I have thoughts, but they don't seem to match up with other things in the episode. So it was a genuine connection.
Right.
It was a slip up.
Yes.
Right? There was the whole eye thing.
Heine was trying not to eat.
Right, exactly.
Try not to eat people.
Yep,
right?
and who knows, maybe even that's one of the reasons why she didn't want other people to be there, because originally she's like, yeah, it'll be fine, and then she sees them and she starts getting hungry, and she's like, you know what, no, I can handle Hizuru, I'm not going to eat Hizuru, but everybody else,
Yeah, it's too much temptation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then as a result of the, like, schism within herself of, oh God, what did I do?
Right. I'm Heine, but I'm also Hiruko.
Yeah, there's a split that basically happens, and then as a result of her desire, maybe it's her asking for help.
Yep.
She jettisons some part of herself of take this at least, right?
Yeah.
She sends it towards Hiruko, Hizuru.
Hizuru, yeah.
But she like blocks it, and so that's why there's like the limited precognition that she has probably.
Yeah, it's a bit wibbly wobbly.
It's a bit wibbly wobbly.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out over time. But basically, the eye that was the shadow eye is just it's just a whole little entity
creepy
thing.
crawled off on its own,
and that's what Shinpei's getting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Hizuru has effectively the original, and Shinpei has the copy.
Well, or
you're saying that by the transporting of that, the data then went through, and it's Heine is just a copy. Heine is a shadow.
Right, Heine is a shadow, so maybe it's something where Heine's actual will that fled, basically, resides within the eye. That's how she'll be reached in the future, and that's why one of the other things that seems kind of weird is the Heine at the end watching her leave and be like, next time I'm going to kill you. It's like, what?
Yeah, because that's Hiruko.
Because that's Hiruko,
right?
But at the same time, you wouldn't think that Hiruko would actually have any connection with Hizuru. So
no, there probably is some.
Okay,
but it's the desperation now of the
oh
shit.
Yeah,
my eye's gone.
Right,
and this whole thing wasn't supposed to go this way.
Wait, so this is going to be Moana, where they have to restore the eye after defeating Hiruko in order to get Heine back, because then it's because that's where Heine is,
sure,
right? And the thing that could make it simpler from a plot standpoint, but less interesting to me from a character standpoint, is that then you don't have to do the reconciliation of the fact that Heine did all this stuff and yet she needs to be saved. It's no, that wasn't actually Heine, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Okay.
I think that this is one of those episodes where it did a couple things that were really cool. Overall, though, it felt very awkward and clumsy of an episode in the presentation of things. The stuff that was outside of the present felt great, but the stuff in the present felt really awkward, felt really kind of and there was also a lot of weird animation things that felt off.
This episode in general, in the present time stuff, felt
like it was half-baked. Like, it felt like there was some weird editing choices. It felt like there was some weird off-model art choices. It felt like the animation for the lip syncing was just entirely off. There was a whole bunch of little things where I was just like,
yeah,
I'm following with the plot. In fact, if anything, the plot was the simplest ever it's been thus far. It was just that, we're going to have this big kind of speech thing from Shinpei here.
Yeah. Also,
but I get what he's getting at here, but then the way everybody responded felt also kind of off as well.
And you helped me understand it, because I didn't understand at first what the deal with the speech was, because it's like, well, obviously we know why everybody's motivated. We're all going to die, and like, we're family and friends, close friends and things like that. So, we gotta make this shit happen. But it's with how things are changing, you guys might die and stay dead.
Yeah.
Depending on how this goes.
Yeah.
And that's terrifying. So it's
I'm scared of living in a future filled with regret as to what I make the choices for here in the present, which could end up being a solidified past. So I need you all to understand exactly where I'm coming from so that you're in this.
Right.
You're in.
Yeah. Yeah. And
so once you're in, you're in. You're in forever.
But realistically, they were in once you shared the memories with them.
Yeah, that's why it felt weird. It's like,
because if Heine is looping, you absolutely cannot let anyone get like memories again, because then that's a problem, right?
Well, that's why it probably doesn't matter too much a little bit, is because she's getting all the info enough because she's now chasing him. So it's the shadows are a minute behind us, or a few hours behind us at any given point. And so we have that amount of time. This is going to be some Battlestar Galactica. We need to jump every 29 minutes or something.
Well, and I the fact that they beat them on speed the first time that makes sense. Even though the protagonist literally knew, hey, this is a speed thing, we shouldn't stay in one place too long, because they didn't know exactly how fast the reaction time of the enemy
Well, they also didn't think that Nezu would be so easily found. It's the idea that the shadows have also some of their own memories to attach to this as well. There was a time where they did this in a previous iteration. They had Nezu snipe Shadow Mio. Now, I don't think they would have that memory, because that
Shadow was destroyed.
Well, that past didn't happen. That wasn't canonized. They ended up looping again to go back, and then it did things a different way, so that Shadow Mio ended up getting away. Because before, in multiple iterations, they've tried to go after Shadow Mio and kill her, and they have, but now we're in an iteration where that wasn't the case. So Shadow Mio is actually around and going and doing things, because Shadow Mio is not trying to kill the original, as they brought up in this episode. She's under direct orders from Heine
to do other stuff,
which means then that, like you're saying, the orders are not necessarily the same every single iteration. There could be some general theming to it, but it might be that it's Shadow Mio is under completely new orders, because there are some shadows out there that are not like Shiori, or they're literally just Heine. There are some that are being used for like very specific purposes, which Shide, apparently we got a name for forearms, which apparently Shide just means forearms. So it's sure. But the idea then that, if there are other shadows that are being used in that kind of way there, that also gives some reasoning as to potentially why Ushio, who gave the eye to Shinpei in the beginning, was like, you need to save Mio. That there might be a point in the future where Shadow Mio is literally the linchpin that stops everything. And that's why
saving Mio,
that Shadow Mio is not trying to kill the original.
Right, because if she killed the original, then she would just actually take her place.
Right. But
she would have different motivations.
Right, but that's the thing is that for some reason they're not doing that, which means Heine, who has sight, basically knows about Mio's usefulness as well.
Or so here's a crazy thought. Now I don't think they're gonna do this because like some shadows have been able to be recruited, but Mio's shadow was the first
just one.
Ryunosuke
doesn't really count.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because that's still actually just Ryunosuke, but he wasn't fully consumed or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. But right. And for Ushio, it's a special. Oh no. Yeah. And with Ushio, it's a special case because she had theoretically infinite time to do it, to reach the shadow. But what if it's something where the reason Mio is important is because they actually need Shadow Mio to still be Shadow Mio because they end up somehow reaching Shadow Mio.
That's possible.
I feel like that's probably not going to happen since she was the original creepy, like, shadow with a knife.
I agree,
kind of deal.
yeah, but I think it's more just the simple thing of where we need to have a canon timeline that's good for our family, and it might just be the simple thing of where I don't want this to end in such a way where Mio is dead and we get our happy ending, but everybody else is dead.
I've already sacrificed myself, even though there's going to be the whole shadow thing that could theoretically make that so it's not.
Right.
It might not stick in the way that it would for most people.
Yeah.
But it's obviously you need to survive because you need to actually do the thing.
Right.
And then Mio's the other one in our family, so.
Right. And it also could be another thing of where it's if I tell you need to save Mio, that's enough to get you motivated to start the whole sequence of events.
Sure, right. Because it also,
everyone being saved.
Right. It has to work from the original perspective in addition to the
new perspectives.
Yeah, new perspectives. Yeah.
But all right, very, very simple episode in that regard, despite being a lot of new stuff for Heine.
Yep.
Heine was actually lonely. Heine was longing for companionship, just being touched.
Yeah.
Just being interacted with. It's sad. It's a thing where we can tell very much that there is a difference between Heine in the present as we know her without the eye versus her before this event where something got fucked in the way that was done there. And given that we're going to be getting more perspective of Heine in the present because there's a cat and mouse thing constantly going on here, we can get more understanding as to why she's not just Heine but also Hiruko. Where that,
because the big thing that I was expecting it to be that they didn't do, it's not a betrayal. It's not something where it's like, oh, after you did this thing, Hizuru, figured out how to take your eye or something like that. No, that was actually a you thing.
It was a weird fluke.
Yeah, weird fluke. And so now it's just, this is the situation we're in.
But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.